Warning: proceed with caution. This master of craft is so extraordinary that attempting to define or categorize him seems almost impossible. If you dare to cross paths with this enigmatic figure, prepare yourself for a heart-pumping experience. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up and hold on tight, because today we are about to meet the most talented yet dangerously savage rider in the world of MotoGP. But before delving into the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. From child prodigy to MotoGP legend, this Spanish speedster has claimed 8 world championship titles, but he hasn't achieved this feat by playing it safe. Oh no, Marquez has a reputation for pushing the limits of what is humanly possible on a motorbike, often putting his own safety at risk. Mark Marquez was born on February 17, 1993 in Cervera, Spain. It seems that racing runs through his veins, as he was already riding motorbikes at the age of 4. While most kids of his age were still wobbling around on training wheels, Marquez was already tearing up the streets like a mini Evel Knievel. By the time he was 8, he was already competing in local races. He was showing the world his natural talent and ferocious hunger for victory. Marquez quickly climbed the ranks, and by the age of 15, he was already a Spanish national champion. This fearless young rider turned pro in 2008, and the rest is history. Every time Mark Marquez gets on his motorbike, there's an air of uncertainty. Will he push himself to the brink of danger, or will he hold back and play it safe? But Marquez isn't one for playing it safe. His fearless riding style became his signature on the track. Well, that's how he became the youngest champion ever. Here's more about it. The world of MotoGP has witnessed some talented riders over the years, but no one has made an impact as savage and rapid as Mark Marquez did in 2013. This rookie rider became the youngest rider in history to clinch the MotoGP World Championship title, leaving his opponents in tears. At a mere 20 years of age, Marquez was already a force to be reckoned with on the track. He had won the Moto2 championship in the previous year, and many had high hopes for this young gun. But what Marquez went on to achieve was beyond anyone's wildest imagination. He kicked off his debut season with a bang, winning the first race in Qatar. Throughout the season, he battled it out with seasoned riders like Jorge Lorenzo and Dani Pedrosa, racking up victory after victory. But it was his performance at the Aragon Grand Prix that truly set him apart from the rest. Picture this: Marquez breaks his leg during practice, and you think he's out of the race. But oh no, not Marquez. He not only qualifies for the race, but goes on to win it in style. It was like watching a one-legged man win a hopping competition. Unbelievable, right? Well, that's just how Marquez rolls. Marquez's fearless approach to racing, where he takes risks and pushes himself to the limit, has yielded numerous victories. However, it has also led to some heated clashes with his fellow racers, leaving them feeling battered and bruised. Marquez never holds back on the track, and it's a style that has garnered him both admirers and detractors. No wonder he kept dominating the whole scene. Before delving into that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Marquez's unstoppable years of dominance and clashes. Mark Marquez's dominance in the world of MotoGP didn't end with his rookie year triumph in 2013. In fact, it was just the beginning of what would become a string of years of savage dominance. Mark Marquez's dominance in the world of MotoGP was not just some fluke rookie year win that fizzled out. Oh no, it was just the beginning of what can only be described as savage domination. From 2013 to 2016, Marquez went on to clinch 4 consecutive MotoGP World Championships, leaving all others in awe. In 2014, Marquez continued his reign of terror, obliterating his competition with a total of 362 points and 13 race victories. Not only did he take the title, but he also accomplished a feat. He won 10 races in a row at the start of the season. His savage riding style and fearless attitude on the track were nothing short of awe-inspiring, and it was no surprise that he quickly became a fan favorite. His opponents were left trembling in his wake as he sliced through the competition like a hot knife through butter. In 2015, Marquez was not content to rest on his laurels after his previous championship win. He knew that if he wanted to truly establish himself as the king of MotoGP, he would need to take on all challengers with his savage skills and unrelenting determination. And boy, did he have a challenge on his hands in the form of Valentino Rossi. But did that stop Marquez? Absolutely not. He roared onto the track like a wild animal, his eyes blazing with a fierce determination to come out on top. Things came to a head at the Malaysian Grand Prix, where tensions between Marquez and Rossi reached boiling point. Rossi accused Marquez of trying to interfere with his championship hopes, and the two riders clashed on the track. It was a collision that left Marquez sprawled out on the tarmac. But did he throw a tantrum like a toddler denied his candy? No way. He got right back up and kept his eyes on the prize. Marquez, for his part, refused to be drawn into the controversy, instead focusing on his savage determination to come out on top. With a total of 242 points, Marquez secured his third championship title and proved once again that he was a force to be reckoned with. But it wasn't just the number of points that made him stand out, it was also the way he earned them. Every single one of his 5 race victories was a testament to his savage skills on the track. He pushed his bike to the limit, taking corners at breakneck speeds and leaving his competitors in the dust. Perhaps none of his victories that season were more impressive than his unforgettable win at the Malaysian Grand Prix. As the rain poured down onto the track, making it slick and treacherous, Marquez refused to back down. Instead, he sliced through the water like a shark in a feeding frenzy, his bike hugging the corners like it was glued to the track. It was a performance for the ages, one that left his opponents cowering in fear of what he might do next. Age is just a number when it comes to Mark Marquez, the prodigious talent of MotoGP. Despite being much younger than the veteran racer Valentino Rossi, Marquez's talent and skill are already being compared to the greats of the sport. His talent and hunger for victory are unmatched, leaving fans and critics alike in awe of his savage prowess. Marquez's reputation as one of the greatest riders of all time continued to grow with each passing year. However, his dominance came to a screeching halt in 2020 due to a devastating injury that left fans wondering if they would ever see him back on the track. Injury that shook the MotoGP world. In 2020, Marquez faced one of the biggest challenges of his career when he suffered a broken arm in a crash during the opening round of the MotoGP season. Despite the injury, Marquez attempted to make a comeback just days after surgery. This demonstrates the determination that had made him a fan favorite. Unfortunately, even the great Marquez could not cheat fate this time. It soon became evident that his injury was much more severe than anyone had anticipated. He was forced to sit out of the rest of the season, missing an excruciating 11 races. It was a crushing blow to the champion, who had been eager to defend his title and continue his dominance on the track. Though he did manage to clinch the German Grand Prix, a record 11th straight win at that circuit, he had to skip the last 2 races because of a concussion during training. In 2022, when he seemingly came back to full fitness, missed rounds 2 and 3 after suffering from concussions again. Marquez's relentless pursuit of victory was met with more obstacles than a game of Mario Kart. His announcement that he needed a 4th operation to fix his broken arm left fans wondering if he had developed a love affair with the surgeon's table. Even when he did return to the track, it was clear that he was not operating at 100% fitness. Marquez's return to MotoGP in 2022 was nothing short of tumultuous. Despite his eagerness to reclaim his former glory, his season was marred with a series of setbacks. His struggles with concussions forced him to miss rounds 2 and 3, putting his racing career in jeopardy. The drama continued when he was disqualified from the Argentina round and slapped with a double long lap penalty for his collision with Miguel Oliveira at the Portuguese Grand Prix. The FIM statement said, "Considering the injury and non-participation of Marc Marquez at the Gran Premio Michelin de la República Argentina, and with a view to comply with the intention underlying the decision by the FIM MotoGP Stewards Panel, the double long lap penalty shall be served by the rider at the next MotoGP race in which he will be able to participate." As the dust settled on Marquez's tumultuous season, one question lingered in the minds of MotoGP fans around the world. What would become of the once dominant champion? What do you think? Will Marquez be able to overcome the setbacks of the past year and return to his former glory? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.